Hello, this is Cass WMS, and I am here today to share a couple of things. First thing, I'm so excited that this morning I got an email from YouTube saying that I now have over 100 subscribers, and I'm like, oh, I can't really believe this. I'm so excited to see that I have 100 subscribers. I'm going to have to figure something out because so many people usually do a giveaway or something. So I'm gonna have to work on that this week to figure out something that I'm gonna do in order to really celebrate that. But today I want to share a couple of things that I'm doing right now, and I am addicted to my jelly plate, and I am always painting on my jelly plate, and I just paint on anything. As you can see, this was some ledger paper from some books that my mother used to keep a long time ago. They're over 20 years old, and I thought, oh, why throw them out when I can slap some paint on them? And so I've been painting on anything and everything, and so I can't remember what these papers are. They're a little bit of anything, but I had these jelly printed papers, and I was like, oh, painted papers, you know what? Let me cut them up. So I cut them up, and some of them are even, let's see if you can see right here. Let's see if I can get it to focus. It's kind of hard to see it. But even right here, some of them were even scrapbook pages that I had, papers, leftover scraps and whatever. I cut them up with this die cut that I had from Sizzix, and I made these little flowers. I found little brads and just stuck them in together and made those. And I was really excited about making these flowers. And here are some, I don't know what they were, magazine pages, calendar book. This was an old calendar that I painted on and stamped a butterfly on, and then cut them up into butterflies. And here again is some bookkeeping paper, and I once again made some wonderful flowers. And I was inspired to make this flyer from a friend of mine through Crafting Mamas. And hi, Pat. You know who you are. Pat sent me a bunch of these as in a goodie bag for a swap that we did, and I got this for Christmas, and I was so excited, and I crumpled up the little papers, and I was like, you know what, I can do that. And so I was inspired by Pat's lovely magazine flower to make this one. So I've been really, being a little creative with some of the flowers. And this was a simple flower that I even had. This is a die that I have. It's a still rule die, so it's one of those thicker ones. And it's old, and I've had it for a while, and I thought, oh, I used some old mail that I found, once again, those bookkeeping papers, and I thought it made a really interesting flower with the contrast and whatnot. And I even made me a paper doll with some of that paper. So, but what I'd also like to share today is that yesterday I got a chance to run to a whoops, I knocked something off of my tiny little table. I got a chance to go to a Dollar Tree, and I picked up some goodies from the Dollar Tree. I've been cutting out stencils with my Cricut, and I thought, oh yeah, I had some fancy stencil paper and it was giving me some difficulties, but I've discovered that inexpensive plastic index dividers like these make great sheets to cut up into dies. This was a free image that I got from off of the internet, and I brought it into my program. Sure Cuts a Lot. I'm blessed to have that program still working with my old Cricut, and I just used my old Cricut expression to cut this out. And so now I have this wonderful viewfinder, like the old toy that we used to have when we were kids. So I'm going to use these 2 packets of plastic dividers to cut into stencils that I can use, because when I use my jelly plate, I kind of like having stencils. Here are some old ones that I kind of created before. This one I haven't even used, so it's even hard to really see it. I just cut this one out with some scissors. This one I was lucky to get from SVG Cuts, and they always have some free files. And I saw this doily, and I was like, oh, this is a beautiful doily. And it does paint up very nicely. So I got this from SVG Cuts, and they have wonderful files both to purchase, and also they always offer some freebies. And I have truly purchased some nice stuff from them also. This one was just a simple shape on my Sure Cuts a Lot, and I just duplicated it over and over again. I guess it was just a swirl. And so now I have this whole sheet of swirls on it. This one was real simple. This was nothing but circles. So I just laid the circles out and I cut them. Here again, this was simple. These were some hearts that was on the Sure Cuts a Lot. I just lined them up and cut it out on a plastic sheet. Well, also when I was at the Dollar Tree, I found this adult coloring book. It says Patterns and Motifs, adult coloring book. And I didn't see the label until just now. So this was originally offered somewhere for actually $7.99. That's $8 in my book, and I got it for $1 from the Dollar Tree. And some of the images are, oh, these jars are cute, are really nice. And I thought, well, I needed to make some smash books or junk journals, and I thought, well, these would be some great pages to add in to the book. So I picked that up from the Dollar Tree. I thought this was a great package. It's got a package of 40 pages, and I was looking for some pages that were framed, where I had a lot of white space where I could go on and, provide it as a place where someone could journal or draw on it if they wanted to. So also, while I was at the Dollar Tree, I found a package of owl stickers, and I thought they were so cute, and I was thinking that I would, this is really a small paper clip, but I would turn them into little paper clips and share them. And also, oops, did I drop one? Also, I found some washi tape, and I was like, oh, look. And I'm not sure. I've tossed away the old boxes of washi tapes that I had gotten from the Dollar Tree before, but I thought this was maybe a different manufacturer, maybe, and maybe not. They kind of packaged it the same way. I picked up this one. It was decorative washi tape, and it has the little images from the movie Cars. And I thought that my little grandson would enjoy this, and so I'm still trying to get his little Christmas gift together. I gave them a family gift, and so I was gonna put this in for him. So that was Cars. I think I kind of got this for myself because everybody loves minions. So I picked up this little minion tape. And then I saw this. This had lots of little just cute little Disney type characters. And I do see it says it's by Disney. And so I picked this up also. And then this one I was truly inspired by because it had some of the Disney princesses on it. Doesn't have, oh yes it does, yes it does. It does have the one that I really like the most. Yeah, she's way back there. It's hard to see, but it had Mulan. It had the little girl from Brave, and so I was like, oh yeah, I will love this tape. So let's see. So these were the things that, see, isn't that gorgeous? These were the things that I picked up from the Dollar Tree yesterday. And the Dollar Tree was really, really busy because everybody was preparing for the storm that we have going on today. And so, in the middle of the week, without a lot of fuss, I was able to create this video because I didn't have to go to work today. So, I want to thank everyone for stopping by and watching my video. If this is your first time visiting my little channel, please remember to subscribe. Click on the button so when I do upload, you'll get a chance to see what I've created for my YouTube subscribers and the exciting, fun things that I decided to share. I'm going to be doing much more this year because I'm going to figure out my camera situation. And sometimes you might hear me say clay cast because originally when I had to come up with a name for myself, I was working mostly with polymer clay at the time. And so I called myself Clay Cast. Matter of fact, my Etsy shop is listed as Clay Cast. I need to get back into really doing some creations with my polymer clay. I will be going to a retreat in February, so I really need to be honed up on my clay skills. But we just finished celebrating Christmas and New Year's and Kwanzaa, and I had this old Kwanzaa pin that I used to wear. I lost two of the principals, the first two, Umoja and Kujijagalia, but I have the rest of the principals here. And I thought, well, you know what? I used to wear this all the time, and I'm going to have to try to make some more and even load them up to my Etsy shop and share them with people. I think that the 7 principles of Kwanzaa are wonderful principles that everyone can live by on a daily basis throughout the entire year. Unity, self-determination, and I always get these kind of confused sometimes. Collective responsibility and collective cooperation or economics. Nia is purpose. Kuumba is creativity, which I truly am into, and Imani for faith. And these are wonderful principles to live by. And so I'm going to say toodaloo for now. Bye-bye.